Welcome back to Tom Adams Field, where the Warriors take it on the chin and fall to 0-6 in 2021. 30-27 on a final play field goal, the third of the game for Drew Weibel, the freshman from Marquette, to give Michigan Tech their victory and improved to 3-2. Joe Abramson with Rod Beard, and Rod, it's getting tough for the Warriors. You can see it. You can see the body language. You got to just get a victory.
Yeah, and Coach Winter just said it feels like they're finding ways to lose. Not intentionally, of course, but it's just something different every week. It's special teams one week. It's turnovers the next week. This week it was that, penalties. Just a lot of different things that fall into a loss like this.
It's an entertaining game. It's fun to watch if you don't have a rooting interest in it. But at the end of the day, yeah, you've got to get that victory. But this was a good football game to watch. We're going to take a look at some of the first half highlights right now. Churchill, early on to Williams. They moved down the field real well. This jet sweep to Trey Davis. Thought he might go until right there.
Yeah, I like that first drive where they set the tone with getting everybody involved and then finishing off with a field goal. And we've talked about the field goal kicking this season. That was a nice positive plus to start things off with.
Yeah, Griffin Milovansky from 32 yards. That's just the entree, or the appetizer. The entree's coming later. That interception sets up the first points.
Yeah, Tech just goes right after that. The Huskies go one play, quick touchdown there, and they jump ahead 7-3.
Yeah, Cribben's interception sets up Willis's touchdown. Go to the second quarter. Warriors able to hold him to a field goal here, and that kept it to a single possession, 10-3. I just think mentally that helped the Warriors.
Yeah, the defense has played really, really well, and that sets this up. A nice wide open strike right there to Trey Davis.
Trey Davis, only one catch last week. This week, so far, 3 for 96. You got to get him the ball more. Coach Winters talked about it before the game with us. He's a part of the plan. He's a big part of the plan. Now right here, just buying time, looking downfield, and that's what he can do for you. If your quarterback like Churchill can get you a little bit of time, he's tall, you can get it to him. And then that, 45 yards from Milovansky. I'll tell you, he's going to get a 50-yarder. He almost had one before the half. He's going to get one this year.
Right, you get another little short pass here. And again, the defense, you don't see a lot of Michigan Tech highlights here because the Wayne State defense was playing so well.
Remember, that play to Williams was third down and a long way to go, and where he caught it, it wasn't a first down yet. He made it happen. And then Keller with his first career touchdown.
Yeah, that's just a ball right on the button. And you heard Coach Winter say that they wanted to call that play for somebody else, but Keller proved to be the guy.
And right before halftime.
Yeah, and that was the story. You get these kickers, and you get into the second half. Michigan Tech is able to get another Willis touchdown pass from Ark coming off of that fumble, and Coach Winters mentioned it also. Those turnovers, they immediately lead to those big plays that Tech is able to capitalize off of.
Yeah, Willis, 3 catches, 2 are touchdowns. The other's a big third down conversion, and he makes it happen for him. Again, kid from Warren Mott, a freshman. Not a big guy. He's like 5'8", 5'9".
Yeah.
And then the Warriors, Harris had that 70-yard run. That was huge. They have made the interception. We thought things were turning in a bad direction at that point. Make the interception, and then the 70-yard run, and Harris, as he should, got to get the 3-yard touchdown run.
Right, got the touchdown from that, and you felt like Wayne State was in a good position there where they had the momentum on their side. They just couldn't maintain that.
Morano with the 1-yard touchdown run ties it up. Suddenly you're thinking, all right, what are we doing here?
Yep.
Harris had the long run, 85 yards. And Coach said, and we wondered too, and we checked this, but I'm pretty sure he wasn't out of bounds, but I know
it's
why.
Hard to tell. It's hard to tell.
It's awfully close.
Especially live in that case. In the fourth quarter, you just go back and forth. But when it counts, Michigan Tech is able to cash in and get the field goal in the last seconds. And they set that up with a very, very nice drive toward the end. A couple of good runs, the trick play to get them a chunk of yardage and set them up for the final field goal.
Yeah, Justin Davis passed to Hunter Richards, sets that thing up. Here's the run that we were talking about. And I mean, now you take a look right about here, and I don't think he's out of bounds. When Alex Nelson and our crew froze it or slowed it down, it sure looked close. But it's just, let's take a look one more time.
And see where the ball is out, and it's bang, bang.
It's close. It's really close. But as it is, here's that trick play. Justin Davis, Hunter Richards, or excuse me, not Hunter Richards, Jordan Jansen. And that was what Coach Winters told us about before the game. They're just going to run the same old offense until they don't.
Sleep.
Right up until they don't. Well, he could throw one, he can catch one. Davis with that, and they just march it down, and they milk the clock. And from 26 yards out, Drew Weibel with his third field goal of the game, fifth of his career. He's just a freshman. He's from the UP in Marquette. And Michigan Tech improves to 3-2. And the Warriors, as we mentioned, fall to 0-6.
Yeah, I mean, the number that jumps off right there is the penalties, 11 for 105 yards. And they dominated in rushing, obviously, passing, total yards. Dominated on the offensive side of the ball, but the penalties just short-circuited a couple of drives and gave Tech the extra oomph that they needed to get over the hump.
You lose a football field of yardage.
Yep.
Yeah, it's hard to overcome. I mean, that's the easy thing to say. You look at that. They were crucial, too. It wasn't just random penalties. These were some big penalties at big moments that changed drives, changed field position right when you couldn't. Warriors made an interception. They have great field position on the other side of the 50. A taunting penalty puts it back on their side, and the next play is an interception.
Yeah, and it's just the 15-yard variety. Like you said, you can handle a few fives here and there for your garden variety, delay a game and offsides and things like that. We didn't even see a lot of holding penalties today.
And holdings you can handle.
Holdings you can handle. But the 15s for unnecessary roughness, late hits, those things are just really hard to overcome, especially when they come on the heels of a big play.
Well, now the Warriors are 0-6. They've got to get a victory. They go on the road next week, and then actually for the next couple of weeks, then we will be back here on October 30th, and we'll be back here a week after that. We've got two more. Northwood will be the next one you see here on CN 900 on October 25th. For Rod Beard and Tony Ortiz and Alex Nelson and our entire hard-working crew at CN 900, I'm Joe Abramson. Reminding you the final score once again, Michigan Tech 30, Wayne State 27. You've been watching Warrior football on CN 900.